working as an associate professor in the Department of MBA, KSRM College of Management Studies, Kadapa. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for welcoming me to this Patent Gen Beta 2025 World Summit that is going to occur now. And now today, as a part of my presentation, I would like to present about the entrepreneurial mindset for the next decade. Yeah, just let me share my screen so that I can go for my presentation here, sir. Let me introduce myself here. Distinguished guests, colleagues, and fellow members and innovators, a warm good afternoon to one and all. Now, I am here to discuss about the theme that is not only timely but also very much transformative, like the concept of entrepreneurship mindset for the next decade. Here, we live in a world where the change is not only constant, but the technology evolves at an exponential speed, and also the global crisis reshapes our priorities overnight. And the markets are disrupted in months rather than years. Earlier, we had a life cycle of the product which has a longer and years over life cycle, but today we doesn't have over years also. We have only a few months of the time for the product development also. In such era, entrepreneurship is no longer just about starting a business, but it is just about developing a mindset equipped to anticipate, adapt, and thrive in the concept of uncertainty nowadays. As we are living in the extraordinary moment in the history, the last decade brought us rapid globalization and also the digital acceleration and unforeseen crisis. The decade ahead promises even greater complexity that is defined by the technological revolutions and demographic shifts, environmental urgency, and geopolitical realignments. So, in such a world, entrepreneurship cannot remain what is once was a pursuit of profit through innovation, but now it has become a mindset and a philosophy and a discipline that empowers the individuals and the organizations to navigate uncertainty also. See, now coming to this, the entrepreneurial mindset for the next decade, I'd like to just take you a journey of this from problem solving to problem finding and resilience and agility in a volatile world, tech enabled but human centered, global citizenship and collaboration, sustainability as a new profitability, lifelong learning and adaptive intelligence. I would like to take you around of all the six concepts what I would like to present in front of a group of learned audience here. Like, see, from problem solving to problem finding, we see that traditionally entrepreneurs has been celebrated as the problem solvers. They used to try to solve the problem, but the next decade will be the entrepreneurs who wanted to be the problem finders. Like, they're expecting that who would like to identify the problem and challenge and before it comes into the mainstream here. Now, like the challenges, what occurs before us is the climatic change, food insecurity, and mental health are not only the social concerns today what we are facing, but they can be treated as the opportunities for innovative solutions. Entrepreneurs must cultivate curiosity, empathy, and foresight to uncover hidden needs in the society. As we live in a society where these are all the problems what we are able to find, and now the people are not going to solve the problems, but find the problem, provide a solution for the problem. So that is the main theme of the entrepreneurs in nowadays. And resilience and agility in a volatile world. See, the COVID-19 pandemic taught us how resilience is not optional. It is essential that entrepreneur mindset to the future must. Treat failure not as an end, but as a rehearsal for success. So, like says that don't stop where you have failed, but try to gain the success and embrace agility and pivoting business models quickly in response to the new realities. Build organizations with adaptive cultures in order to overcome the volatile world. Like the people should be in a position to adapt it to the environment and adapt it to the culture and tech enabled but human centered. See here, the next decade will be defined by completely the artificial intelligence. What we are running out today, AI, everywhere AI is taking over. And in biotechnology, in quantum computing, space exploration, whatnot, in each and every area, we are overcoming with the concept of the artificial intelligence. And the core question remains here is how do we ensure technology that serves the humanity? Now, entrepreneurs must integrate ethics, what is right, what is wrong, and a responsibility into innovation also. See, now the people we are thinking are they are bringing the groundbreaking innovations, but at the same time, the people are trying to harass the mankind also by their innovations. That's why we need to check that ethics and responsibility into the innovations also. The most successful entrepreneurs are combining the high-tech solutions with deep human values, compassion, trust, and also the dignity. Now, the next one is the global citizenship and collaboration. When you come to this, entrepreneurship is no longer confined by geography. Now, you are not confined to a particular part, but you are supposed to think in a global manner. Like entrepreneurs live locally, but think in a global manner. That's why I call it as the global. Born local, but think in a global manner. So that is building borderless networks and the partnerships, able to collaborate with the other countries and understand the cultural intelligence and diversity as a source of the creativity also. And designing the solutions that are scalable and sustainable across continents. You people are in a position to give some solutions which are able to solve the problems of the overseas markets. And sustainability as the new profitability. Now, sustainability is not a trend, it's a foundation for the future enterprises. Now, even my organization focuses more on sustainable business practices. By this, what I mean to tell you here is sustainability. So, sustainable entrepreneurial practices, sustainable product development, and sustainable management practices are to be followed here. The entrepreneur's mindset must align the profit with the purpose, not only concentrate on the profits, but think of the purpose of this sustainability also. And green technologies, conscious consumerism will define the competitiveness also. I challenge you, my dear gentlemen and ladies, in the upcoming days, this conscious consumerism is going to have a lot of space in the market. And the winners of the next decade will be those who create business that are not just successful, but are going to be significant in the market. And now, last coming, not least, lifelong learning and adaptive intelligence. Here, the half life of skills is shrinking. What you know today may be obsolete tomorrow. That's why whatever that is having a demand in the market today may not be as of use in the tomorrow. That's why the entrepreneurs must commit to continuous learning and embracing curiosity as their permanent habit and adaptive intelligence, the ability to unlearn, relearn, and integrate new knowledge with the ultimate competitive advantage. My dear learned professors, I'd like to say that we being the professors are always a continuous learners here. And with this entrepreneurial mindset for the next decade, it is not about predicting the future, but about to preparing for that. Not only just predicting what might happen, but prepare the people for them also. And apart from this, the entrepreneurs who will shape the world and are those who dare to think beyond the boundaries. You think out of the box and at the same time go for the new era and innovate with the conscience. So this is from my end. I would like to say that the entrepreneurs is the person who is going to create the new products and make the profits. That's an old proverb. Now, the entrepreneur's mindset for the next decade, this is a burning issue now that India needs more number of entrepreneurs who are not just job seekers but are the creators of the job. That's why my sincere advice to all my students is you become an entrepreneur, not a job seeker but a job giver to the people. The next upcoming decade is yours. With this, I'd like to heartfully thank you all the people for giving me a chance to present a keynote speaker for this World Summit Patent Gen Beta 2025. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone, for giving me this opportunity to speak.